This the NC beat. I got a freak elite like Pablo Pete. 980 and DO4 is where the Charlotte leaks. 252 for the Greenville. Hat on blue for the Tar Heels. I can edge them on this paradox like crack foes, like the locks. We knock bolts and the knots. Now I know money talks. How I can't even announce my parents' script to reach the dot. Cause when this ball point to close, my mental travel hellish spots like astro projection. Cannot conjoint the two of us if there is no connection. But you can close section. The NCB, the NCB. The NCB, the NCB, whoa, whoa.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, I love you, Mr. Jackson. For real, I do.
I almost got away. If it wasn't for that goddamn Gerald Jackson and the NCB mob, I almost got away. Got to be more careful.
Y'all, we have sad news, sad breaking news coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina today. 22-year-old Haley Payton was found deceased today. Here's a picture of her. Okay, she had came from Greenville, South Carolina, to go celebrate her birthday with her then boyfriend, this young man right here, Toby Armstrong. Okay. And he left her. Today, Haley has been found deceased. Now, I do want to say something real quickly. And I don't want people to forget about this. Okay. Just because this young lady has been found deceased does not mean that her boyfriend is responsible for her death. Okay. I just want people to understand that. Okay. I do want to say shout out to everybody who has come on today. Moderators, those who are here, thank you so much for coming on. And y'all already know what to do if we have any issues. I want to bring up something real quick before I get started. Earlier today, we had received a lot of emails, about 5 emails, and they were coming from our email, phone, Facebook messages, and in those messages, we had learned that a body had been found, and this was about 4 hours ago. We had learned that a body had been found, but in the area where Haley was last seen, in the area of Kings Drive, and also in the area of Kenilworth Avenue. Okay. And then I did a little bit of search after we had got those emails. And then I found this lady Facebook page by the name of Trine Simone, who made a post that a body was found in a lake on Kenilworth Avenue. And you guys can go right below this video, a couple of posts, I believe, where you can see that post that we made earlier. And she also said that she rode past it, and she said she saw yellow tape, and she said she saw the diving team in the water and the truck that they put bodies in. And we have been working tirelessly since we received this today, and we have been trying to get an update from the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department about this body that they found in this area. We still don't know the exact area, but if you know what Kenilworth Avenue is and Kings Road, then you should know that area very well. And it's close to Charlottetown Avenue, where Haley was last seen. Okay, now this story has been all over the place because there's been a narrative that was put out, and it may not be true. Okay. Now, we made this post earlier today. We talked to some people that told us that it was indeed Haley. So we left the post up, and we continue to try to get information from Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department. And then Carlotta, the sister of Haley right here, who we did an interview with and who we had spoke to last week and did a story for. She made a post on Facebook today, probably about what, almost an hour ago, where she posted, "We are devastated at this time. Please respect our privacy as we gather our thoughts about the road ahead while we process why anyone would want to harm Haley." And y'all, we don't know if Haley was kidnapped by somebody else or something happened to her. We don't know what happened to her. We don't know if she fell in the lake. We don't know if she was disoriented due to her postpartum depression. I mean, we don't know exactly what happened in this case as of right now. The police is still investigating, and Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department has been so tight-lipped in this case. Like, they've kept quiet. They put out a missing persons report after we've already posted the story about her being missing and people shared it on social media, and they still have not said anything about what happened. They have not given a timeline. They have not given a timeline about anything that happened to this young lady. Okay. Now, she was last seen with Satobi Armstrong. Excuse me, not last seen, but she was last with him in Charlotte. Okay. They went to Charlotte to celebrate her birthday, okay, on November 19th. The next morning on the 20th, they had stayed at this microtel hotel in North Lake. Satobi claimed that he saw, or Haley was texting another guy, and they got into it, and he said that he left her. Okay? He said that he left her. Her sister then told me that after Satobi left her, she left from the hotel and she went to the Circle K that's right there beside the hotel. If you go out the hotel, you take that left, that store is right there on Sunset Boulevard. That's Circle K. The police got called there because they called to Haley's mom. Now, I have also sent a Freedom of Information Act request, a federal Freedom of Information Act request to the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department to try to get the 911 calls, or all 911 calls related to anyone calling the police or them having to speak to Haley's mom. Okay, she went to the hospital. We don't know exactly what she went to the hospital for. There were talks about her postpartum, and then people saying if she had that, the hospital would have kept her. But then, people can leave the hospital and run, but when she left the hospital, she went to so many other places. One of the places was the Big Ben pub. Then it was supposed to have been Burger King, and then Arby's, and then Crumble, and then Target. It's so many places that she went. And according to Rhoda Young, live from Virginia, they released a video of her last scene at Target. Okay, she had a blue shirt on, light blue shirt on, if I can remember correctly, and she was either walking in or walking out. But the video should be on Rhoda Young Live's Facebook page. And according to Rhoda Young Live, Haley sat outside for hours and hours, and nobody came to get her. Okay. Um, and I know a lot of people want to blame it on the boyfriend and say, oh, he did something to her, and oh, he should not have left her. And as stories develop, you find out more information. And I agree. Satobi should not have left her in Charlotte. Okay. He should not have left her. But then I take into account this person who she lived with, who he brought out of a hotel, and I think about the issues that he publicly spoke about them having. I mean, I would think that he would know that, riding back with her to Charlotte, she would be fighting. He said that she bit him. She was very physical. So, it could be hard for a person, to drive back with someone like that if that's what they're doing. We don't know. Now, we do know is that she waited hours and he called her family and they did not come get her. And I even posed a question and I asked the people about the situation. I said, well, if Haley was waiting hours for someone in her family to come and get her after Satobi had left her, then how much more longer would he have had to stay there with her for somebody to come get her? Because, yes, it's not criminal to leave somebody, and it's messed up that we are in this situation, okay? But you can't force nobody to make somebody get in your car and go back home with you. You get what I'm saying? And whether he tell people, oh, she didn't want to come with me or not, just hypothetically speaking, people, y'all still won't believe him because you believe that every man is violent to the point that because they have a breakup and he leaves somebody, that all of a sudden he did something to her. And all of this speculation and all of these rumors and all of this stuff that's circulating could have been put to rest had the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department came out and said whether Satobi Armstrong is a person of interest in this girl's disappearance or not, or at least give us a timeline, because he said that he left her with two police officers. That's what he said. And I've been trying to gather this information to corroborate the story. Okay. He said that he left her alone with two police officers. Okay. And the only time that I can remember her having any interaction with the police is when the police calls to Haley's mom, okay? And the sister said that the police told their mom that Haley didn't want to talk to nobody. She just wanted to be left alone. That's what the sister told me when I talked to her to get the story about what happened to her sister. But she also said that Satobi had reappeared at the Circle K after he said that he had left. Okay. So this story, I guess, that his sister did on live, that he went straight back to South Carolina, was a lie, because in his video that I played the other day, he stated that he left her with two police officers, and that corroborates with what the sister told me about him reappearing back up to this Circle K where the police had been called, and they had called to Haley's mom. So we are still trying to find out what is really going on. Now, we do know that there are bridges from this Circle K, and let me see if I can put up a photo. Y'all can kind of get I guess, a glimpse of what we're looking at. Let me see. Okay. I mean, it's so, Tony, it's so much footage. I just don't understand why the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department is being so tight-lipped in this case. This girl has been missing for 19 days. Now, I did see this with my own two eyes. They had a search on this past Saturday. We didn't hear nothing about it. But I did see in the comment section in the group page where someone said that they did find something valuable and that they were going to turn it over to the police. And now, all of a sudden, today, we find Haley. So, I mean, I don't know, but the police is causing a lot of speculation amongst this case when they can easily put all of this stuff to bed and just tell the truth about what happened. What did you find? Or maybe they wanted to find her before they released any information. I mean, maybe they had reason to believe that, she was already deceased. I mean, I don't know. We don't know why they decided to, be tight-lipped on this case. Okay. Now, okay, but and then I don't know Charlotte very well. I'm not from Charlotte, but I do know that people were saying, I'm gonna have to do a timeline and look at the distance, because I believe someone was saying something about that. I believe it was one of the locations where she was at to where she went to was like 20 minutes or something, so she had to be she had to have been picked up or something. I don't know. I got to go back and look at the timeline and get the messages right for y'all. This is breaking news because this has just happened. But I do want to show y'all, if y'all can, I don't know if y'all can see this, but if you can see this, there's a Target that's right over there. You see the Target logo? And this is the exact location that Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department their um put in their press release about Haley Payton being missing. Um Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. The 700 block of Charlottetown Avenue. So we do know that um if she walked out of that Target, she walked anywhere around this way. We do know that there's a bridge right here. Let me see if I can pull this up on. Hold on, y'all. Give me one moment. Let me see if I can pull this up on um, Charlottetown Avenue. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can pull this up here so I can put this up on the screen. Hold on. 700 Charlottetown Avenue. Okay, where we at? Okay, hold on, y'all. I just need to get. All right. Okay, let me see. Maybe this will give us a little. Okay. Um, Hold on, y'all. Give me one moment. I don't know what's going on with the computer. It's acting crazy right now. Mm, okay. All right, come on, come on, come on. All right, I don't know. My computer is acting crazy. I can't pull it up. I wanted to kind of pull it up for y'all so we can kind of get a quick view of this. Okay, let me see. I think I got it right now. Okay, let me see. All right. All right. So can y'all see this? Okay. So the Target. Okay. So this is the Wendy's. Okay. So this is the Wendy's. Okay. Now this is in the area where the police said that she was last seen. Okay. And we know she went to a Target. And so here is the Target. Is this the front entrance of the Target? Yeah, I believe so. Okay. But this is the Target, okay? As you can see the address right here. We're still 700 Charlottetown Avenue. Okay? All right. So this is where we know she was last seen at this Target, okay? All right, so if you leave out of here, you got I don't know what's back here. I don't know what's back there, but probably the pond or the river. But I mean, you got all of this stretch, all of this stretch, all of this stretch. And remember, the screenshot I showed y'all is I'm over here, remember? Remember the screenshot I showed y'all? We can see that Target. Okay. All right. Okay. And we know is this a bridge? Well, y'all, the people from Charlotte know this area. Okay, but I mean, is it water over this way? Let's see. Or is this a street down there? I really can't really see. But anyways, this is the area. Now, once we leave I mean, we leave this area right here. I mean, you know, I mean, this is the area that she was last seen in, and you know, now someone said, let me go to Kenneth Avenue. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Okay, they say, yeah, that's a bridge. Okay. Okay, let me see. Because you know, you got those bridges where it's still street down below. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Um, let me go to where, let me see how far it is from where we put the messages earlier. Okay, let me see. Kings Drive. Let me see. To Kings Drive. The South Kings Drive. Okay, it was what? 3 minute, 14-minute walk. Okay, Kenneth Avenue. Hold on, let me see. Let me type in this other one. Kenilworth. Is that what it is? That's 21 minutes for a walk. 13 minutes. I mean, but it's, I mean, 0.9 miles. It's still near the area. So, I mean, we don't know exactly what area, but according to the Simone girl, let me put her screenshot up here so y'all can see. Because she said she rode by. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to her Facebook page. She said that she rode by. Um, hold on, let me go to her page. Okay. Um. Okay, so this is what she said. She said a body was found in a lake. Now this was 7 hours ago. Okay, 12:36. A body was found in a lake on Kenilworth Avenue, hoping and praying it wasn't that girl that went missing here in Charlotte. This was the area she was last seen in. And then when you go down to her comment section, um, somebody asked her to send the article, and she said, Taisha is not an article. I just rolled past it. She probably watching right now. She said, I just rolled past it. It was yellow tape. The diving people in the truck they put bodies in. Okay, so and I believe she edited this. Well, no, she didn't. Okay, so but anyways, it has Kenilworth Avenue. So let me go back to Kenilworth Avenue. Let's go to Kenilworth Avenue. Hold on, y'all. Um, let me see. Kenilworth Avenue. I don't. I mean, I don't know where at on Kenilworth Avenue. She just said Kenilworth Avenue. I was about to try to do something real quick. So we're going the wrong way. So we have to go. She would have to go this way, around the block. Y'all see me following the little map over there? Okay, I'm just trying to see. So from 700 Charlottetown Avenue to so then we have to bust. Dang, we got to bust this curve. I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to follow us. I mean, hold on, which way I'm going? Okay, am I going? I think I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm going the right way. Okay. So where we at? We came from this way. We turned right here. We're going this way. So they saying there's water over here. Oh, we already on Kenilworth Avenue? Oh, snap. Wait. Oh, well, we already on Kenilworth Avenue. So she turned right here. So if this Kenilworth Avenue, then it has to be somewhere over in this area. You know, because you see, we on Kenilworth Avenue. Once we turn right here, so this is the intersection of what Charlottetown Avenue and Kenilworth Avenue. Yeah, so because we turn right here, we back over here in Charlottetown, and then remember this way. If we stand right here and we look this way, that would be going towards Kendall Avenue. They said there's no lake over there. Okay, they said it's water by Pearl Park. I don't know. They said a body was found in a lake on Kenilworth Avenue. So where is the lake at on Kenilworth Avenue? Let's go back to Kenilworth Avenue. Okay, because this is where she was last seen at. So she had to have walked from somewhere over here. I'm not even gonna say walk because we don't know. We don't know. Okay, got all them creeps down there in Charlotte. Okay, they said there's no. So we on Kenilworth Avenue. So I'm just trying to see. Let me see what somebody said. Somebody said it's a stream, no lake. Oh, it's a stream. They said I believe. Yeah, I don't. It's Kentworth and Pearl Park. It's a big circle. It's a camera over there. Okay, let me see. I'm just trying to see how close it was to where she was at. Okay, what's over here then? This look like it'll be something like some water or something. That look like some water right there. Oh yeah, that's water right there. So that's the stream. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I can see it. Can y'all see it? Muddy, muddy stream. Okay, now we're up a Pearl Parkway. Okay, this is what somebody was saying. Okay, so they got so many bushes. Well, the Google camera. Well, this Pearl Parkway. And this Kings Drive, remember? That's Kings Drive. Dang, we on Kings Drive. Can y'all see Kings Drive right there? Remember? Dang, so it's like basically a loop. It's basically a loop. It's basically a loop. Yeah. Okay, let me see something. Okay, so it's basically a loop, right? It's one big circle. They said underneath the bridge is a circle. Down Pearl is the park. Okay. Thank you. Shout out to the Charlotte people that's in. I love Charlotte, but Charlotte is too big for me to live in. I mean, it's too big. That's a big of a city for me. I can't do it. Okay. All right. So Pearl Park. Well, but y'all, we don't know. We don't know what where she was exactly found at. We know Kendall Avenue, according to this young lady, that's what she said. We have received some other people that we had spoke to had um, reached out to us about it as well. But the sister has confirmed that Haley Payton is deceased. I'm sending my prayers to her loved ones who truly loved her, and her friends who are dealing with this difficult time, and this devastating information. I will be sure to keep you updated whenever we hear from the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department. You know, so, but it is very sad. We don't know what's going on. We don't know who is involved. We don't know what happened. Okay. But what we do know is that she went to Charlotte with her boyfriend at the time, and they got into an altercation, and he left her. That's what we do know. As it relates to Satobi Armstrong, doing something to her, we don't know that information. And we don't know any information, um, you know, on the sister when she say why anyone would harm her sister. We don't know again what happened. We don't know um if anybody is involved, if this was an accident, if this was something where she was disoriented and couldn't see I mean, we don't know what it is. But I will read the sister's statement today announcing that confirming that her sister had passed away. Carlotta says, "We are devastated at this time. Please respect our privacy as we gather our thoughts about the road ahead while we process why anyone will harm our TT. We have spent time looking for her now. We have to bring her home. Thank you to everyone who assisted us in finding our beloved one. Pray for her daughter, whose mother was ripped away from her at a young, vulnerable age. We love you to Haley always and forever. Justice will be served." Um, yeah, it's so sad. It is so sad. Yeah. I mean, you can hold him accountable, but you also have to hold her family accountable too because they didn't come get her. That's just like if I call my people and say, "Hey, I'm stranded somewhere and I need y'all to come," you know, and I'm waiting for hours, then y'all saying y'all gonna send me Ubers and stuff and y'all ain't came yet. I mean, you know, so if you can blame if you're gonna blame him for leaving her, then you also have to blame the family for not coming to get her because she waited for them and they did not come. Okay. Um, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, hold on. I got Miss Rhoda from Rhoda Young Live. She's gonna come on. She got to get her little spot real quick. Let me just get this link set up for her so she can come in. This is so devastating. Let me see. Is that right? Let me put y'all comments up here real quick while I wait for her. Hold on. Mm. And Beat Mob, the show was canceled tonight due to this breaking news. So we will be back live again tomorrow as our regular scheduled show. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this in. Because I know Rhoda, um, she also was on this story and investigating it and looking into it. Um, okay, let me make sure I got this typed in right so I can send her this link. Mm, okay. Okay, so while we wait on her, let me just read some of y'all comments real quick, because I'm not. Um, I mean, what? I mean, listen, big lady, big lady, big lady. Listen, you might want to take that bang and move that bang from around your eye, and I need you to listen to what we're saying, because obviously you're not listening. You're not even watching or reading. Okay, you blaming him, and you have no proof. Like, are you dumb? Chocolate, or are you just plain stupid? Like, are you? I'm just trying to understand. What are you? You dumb, or are you just plain stupid? Because you look stupid. But at the end of the day, girl, just as much as he left her, he is wrong. Just as much as somebody get her. You want somebody to stay out. You want somebody to wait for somebody for hours and hours and hours and hours, and their family never show up. I mean, who the fuck gonna stay outside and wait? Because I said you're not coming back with me. Your people gonna have to come get you. I'll wait for you. How much longer was he gonna have to wait if he would have waited with her? She already waited by herself and they didn't come, dummy. I mean, these people just get on my nerves. Sometimes you just got to slap them up. Damn. Hey, Rhoda. I'm so, Rhoda.
And
This is going to be serious, and this girl. Let me
I
block
was
her.
just pissy. And look, I was just so pissy in the back. I was in the back room waiting to come on into the live. I had to go. I was trying to get my phone and look at the live to see who in the hell you was cussing out. Boy, when I tell you, I love you.
I love you too.
You're the best that ever done it.
I love you too, but Miss Rhoda, it's be serious, and it's like I be trying to beat the stuff in people's head. Well, try not to, but it's like it's all information. All you got, y'all can't be these grown of adults and don't have a reasonable open mind. But I understand everybody's don't have an open mind. Some people want people to be something so bad that they just believe it themselves. It's crazy. But I know you wanted to come up. What you got to say about this, Rhoda? This is so sad.
It is ridiculous, but I told y'all on your show when I first appeared on your show that I did not feel the presence of her no longer being here. I
Mhm.
felt as though she was already deceased. There was no way that she was madly in love with this guy and she did not contact him and say, come back and get me, or why you leave me, or contact the moms, has my baby, and here I am.
Mhm.
Now, when the best friend came on my platform, she specifically said that the security officer said that she was sleeping by a bridge. She was laying down by a bridge. Now, I hold everybody accountable for this situation. But
Mhm.
I truly believe, in my opinion, that she was deceased that night after we seen her on Target. I believe
Mhm.
after the 20th, she would maybe got killed overnight or
Yeah.
whatever, but she was never seen again.
Mhm.
Nowhere. So I believe she fell in the hands of the boogeyman. Who is the boogeyman? We don't know. But
Mhm.
one thing we do know, North Carolina, y'all have a murderer walking y'all streets. And if
Mhm.
he murdered her, who in North Carolina will be next? Is
Mhm.
the question y'all should be asking. So y'all need to have y'all knee on the neck of the North Carolina Police Department trying to figure out who did this to this young lady and why did the North Carolina Police Department yet again for the second time drag their feet, because this is the second murder, and I'm coming back with you and someone else and talk about the second time the state of North Carolina has dragged their feet on looking for someone that's missing when
Mhm.
they're black. Now we're getting really angry that when black people go missing, they bring us home in a body bag. Why was that young lady found in the area that she was last seen in? Why wasn't that area already searched by the North Carolina Police Department? Why did it take all these days for someone to locate her body almost like around the corner from where they say she was last seen at? Why did it take one of my roadies to go up to Targets and get
Mhm.
the footage of her last going in Targets and coming out? What have the police department in the state of North Carolina been doing this whole entire time? They have been very quiet. We haven't seen no press conference, and we did not see no Ashanti alert. And the
Yeah.
black community should be sick to their stomach
Mhm.
with this type of behavior coming from the police department. We need to demand that we get respect. When we go missing, we need it to be taken serious like any other race. And when someone say
Yeah.
don't bring the race game in, if you're not black living in my skin and going through what we have been through for multitude of years, please don't speak. Forever hold your fucking peace. And
Yeah.
that's on God. Okay, the Charlotte Police Department is totally responsible for this young lady laying out there in that lake for over 2 weeks because they dragged their lazy, racist ass feet, and they did not do anything to help us as the community locate this young girl. And it's embarrassing that the Charlotte Police Department had a body across the street around the corner from where the young lady missing since November 20th, right around the corner from where she was missing from. This is an embarrassment. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
And Rhoda, I'm glad you brought that up. Rhoda, let me show you this. Somebody just sent this to me on my DMs. I tell you, our followers, they always keep us up to date because they
Yes.
see how good of a job we do. But somebody just sent me this, and it look. I don't know if anybody from Charlotte, if you are from Charlotte, you may be able to tell this, but I may not be able to tell this. And I might got to pull it back up because I think we was just over here on Google Maps. But they just sent me this.
I was watching.
Oh yeah, thank you. Now this was posted by a guy named Brainwash at 12:42 p.m. December the 9th, and he said Charlotte, North Carolina body found in creek. Now, I don't if anybody that's over in this area, what was we close in this area on the thing? I don't know if they can see that. But you can go to you know, it's on Twitter. I just wanted to show the source, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this is you can't really see anything, but um
That's
I
a
don't know.
body bag.
Do anybody know this? Yeah, it's a body in there. Do anybody know this area of Charlotte? Like, is this the area? Let me go back over here and see if this the area that we were at. Let me see. Let me go back. Rhoda, can you see this on your screen? My screen?
Yes, I
Okay,
can.
okay, let me see. Because this looked like okay, I think I know where that's at. Let me see if I can go back to our screen. They said that's right by the highway. Okay, let me see. Um, let me go back. I think I saw that earlier. It's right here by this. Cause I think that sign. Yep, it's right here. I just got it. Wow. That's the area. And this is in the area right here. And there go a little pond right there too.
Wow.
Yeah, somebody one of my followers, I guess they saw that photo on Twitter and they just sent it to me.
Wow.
I shout out to my beat mob because they help us investigate these stories and come to conclusions with information and stuff. And that go that sign right there, y'all. That's the same sign right here,
Wow. Right there around the corner.
right there around the corner. It's right around the corner from where. Okay, so this right here is whoever was taking a photo. They might have to live either over here somewhere or they was out there. Well, it's the park. Is this the park that out? Is this the park? Somebody in the chat was telling us about.
Oh, baby, you bad with that camera, baby. You bad.
Oh,
Come
this
through,
is
Google.
the park that they was talking about. We passed the park because I saw somebody say Pearl Park. So here it is. Wow. See, I don't be paying attention to the comments, but I be glancing and seeing stuff. So there it is. Wow. And they tell me all the time. Now, this area, they got some crazies out here. But if we go back, Rhoda, I want to show you this. If we go back to this. But this right here is Kenilworth Avenue, which is one of the areas that the tip came in about earlier.
Okay.
Um, well, no, it was Kings Drive, and then I did research and found this post from Simone who had Kenilworth Avenue up there, but it's still in the same vicinity.
Right.
Okay. So when you go on down here some more, you go on down this stretch right here, this stretch right here, this stretch right here, this stretch right here. And if you turn, you bust this corner around here, this gonna take you to where that target is,
Right.
where she was at in this area right here. That's where it's gonna take you to. So
Right.
she was not far from the
She was
video
not far.
that yes, the video that your street committee gathered and gave to you that you put up to show where she was because we didn't know where she was last seen until you put out where she was last seen.
Right.
Um,
Right.
and yeah, it's
And I
really
was asked to take it down, and I was
mhm,
kind of like kind of disappointed that my one of my roadies went out and found the video and was able to get it in her possession, and we shared it with the family, and then we waited 4 hours before we shared it with the public because the public
yeah,
has the right to know because we're
right,
all invested. And I was kind of disappointed they asked me to take it down. And I took down the 3 reels, but I was
yeah,
not going to take it live. But I
mhm,
found that
mhm,
to be very important, that video, because if she was still out there, then we
mhm,
know exactly what she had on. We know
mhm,
exactly how her hair looked, because looking at the photos, she looked different in every different photo. So
right,
I thought
yeah,
it was very important that we knew, that we was looking for this person and how she looked at that moment.
mhm,
And
mhm,
I just want to give you accolades, if I may. When you found out, they say you heard it here first on the Rhoda Young Live show, but really, I heard it here first from the North Carolina Beats, because when one of your followers and your top fans informed you,
mhm.
I missed the call because I was out there doing,
Oh
interviews,
yeah, mhm,
but you immediately contacted me to make sure that both platforms be on the same page.
yes, yes,
And that's
yes.
what you call teamwork. And
Mhm.
we don't work against each other, we work with each other. Not like
Yeah, I like you
also,
too, Miss Rhoda. And you do a great job. I tell people all the time, our street committees do a good job. And I thoroughly look at information. I thoroughly vet stuff before I post it on my page. Now, sometimes it may be entertainment depending on what's going on. But when we're dealing with serious stuff like this, I have to have enough proof that my spirit tells me, Gerald, this is right. And when I posted those emails, I normally don't post emails. Like anybody that's been following me know I don't really screenshot emails and post
right.
what people send me. I normally go look at the email like I showed y'all, investigate it, and then write a story about it. But today, for a couple of situations, I felt like these emails were just important because they came from credible people. But now we need to canvass this area. The Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department need to pull cameras in and around this area where Tahaley Payton was found. And
Let me
it's
ask,
go ahead. Mhm.
did they already have done that?
They
Shouldn't
should have. You should not have been the one that put the video out there. You get what I'm saying? Although we can, but you did. We did more than the police. You guys did more than the police.
Yeah, the police, and when we informed the police, one of my roads informed the police, that was earlier that day when we had the video. We got that round two. They chose to go out there after 7 o'clock. So the first 48 hours is the most important hour. So how much footage have we lost where people ring door cameras or people car dash cameras? How much footage and how much evidence have we lost since the Mecklenburg and North Carolina Police Department has
Right.
dropped, in my opinion?
Right.
And you
That
also
part.
got your city transit that come down that road. Like when she left Targets, if they had went and put the city transit buses, they're filming
Mhm.
at all times. They could have caught her walking down the street on a city transit bus if they would act swiftly. So
Right.
a lot
Yeah.
of crucial evidence has been lost.
Yeah. A lot. I'm over here looking for possible cameras. I see one, but yeah. I mean, this stuff is critical. Does this park have cameras? Do anybody know if this park has cameras? I mean, this stuff is important to this investigation because if somebody did something to Haley Payton, then we need to know who they are and they need to be caught.
Right. And at the end of the day, like I said before, and I used the word boogeyman because the boogeyman is out there. And I need for you guys in North Carolina, especially Mockingbird, to be aware of your surroundings because y'all have a murderer on the loose. And the question is, who is next? If he
Right.
done it to one, is this the first one? Or would there be another one?
Mhm.
Because at this time, we want to point fingers and blame everybody. Okay, the boyfriend, he got the blood on his sleeve. But did he do it? We don't know. The question is
Right. Mhm.
who
Mhm.
did? And let's find the perpetrator, and hopefully they'll be prosecuted, to the fullest extent of the law. Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Rhoda, shout out where we can find you at and how we can follow you.
Guys, y'all can follow me right here on Facebook at Rhoda Young reporting live. I'm straight out of Norfolk, Virginia. Y'all hit me up and all my fans over there. I see you, Kendra. I see you, Cece. I see all my fans over there on the North Carolina beats, and that's how we do it. Me and him tag teaming. You know what I'm saying? It's all love over here, baby. And y'all follow me, and all my fans follow my boy back, and it's
Yes.
just like that.
We love you. We love you. Thank you so much. Of course, we get a lot of stories every day. Some of these stories take time, and but this is the tragic end that we have come to in this Haley Payton story. And I'm all on board and finding out who did this and what happened. What happened? Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department has those answers, and preliminarily they haven't given us anything. And they've been, I mean, come on. I mean, at some point you got to start finding out who killed people in Charlotte. At some point you got to start finding out. I mean, I don't understand how this one woman leaves from the Raleigh chief of police, Stella, whatever her name is. She left from Charlotte police to come down to Raleigh. She out here solving crimes, fighting murders. She done solved 100% of the murders for 2024 in Raleigh, and yet this department in Charlotte ain't done nothing.
Wow.
Ain't nothing.
Can I ask you the famous question I ask everybody on the Rhoda Young live show?
Yes.
Since you're kind of cute, my homies want to know: are you married, single, or divorced?
I'm single. I'm
And
single. Wait for Jesus.
yes, guys, we got us one, ladies. We got us
Single,
one. He's
single,
single. Yeah,
single and waiting for the Lord. Amen. You can't get
and
caught up in relationships because they throw you off focus. They throw you off focus right now. So, somebody said who never heard of her. Well, she's the chief in Raleigh. So the Raleigh police chief.
wow.
So, anyways, is there anything else, Rhoda, that we need to talk about this? Anything else you want to talk about
Oh,
as it relates to the story?
I do want to say this. Nobody owes nobody no apology. I want to make
Oh,
sure let's get that straight. Nobody owes nobody apology because our job is crime stoppers and solving crimes. And there is no favorable person when they come on our show. So nobody owes nobody apology because we still don't know who killed her. We still don't know how she got killed, and we still don't know why she was left and no one picked her up. And that's on guard.
right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you like this: as stories develop, things change. Reporting the news change. Y'all got to stop thinking that when you report, stop looking at us other than bloggers, because that's what we are. When news change, reporting change, stuff develops. We can report something right now and it'll be done change 5 minutes later, but they hold on to what you reported, but they don't never follow up or try to look for any updates. Anytime I write a story that's already been talked about that I didn't get at the time that it was put out, or if I'm interested in writing it from another outlet, I'm at least go do some updates to see if there's been any updates since the original story, and not
Right.
the original story and there has been updates, because that's misinformation. But stories develop, and I believe I said we don't know what happened. She could have still been alive, she could be dead. We don't know what happened.
Don't
you
know.
know
Did they just recently dump her body in the lake? Did somebody bring her back around there recently and dump her in the lake?
Mhm.
We don't know. We're
Yeah.
trying to. Can I say this before I go? I'm driving and I just pulled to the side of the road. Guys, everybody want to give the bloggers the short end of the stick, but the bloggers are all y'all have when y'all out here. If it
Thank
wasn't
you.
for us bringing the attention to this story, it would went unnoticed.
Mhm.
Y'all need to start appreciate the bloggers because when you call the mainstream media, they don't answer your phone call and they don't return your call or
Showed up.
return your email. But I guarantee you this: let your child body be found dead on the ground, they're gonna be all on top of that story. Femin Live for North Carolina. We have one dead body. Two people have been
Mhm.
shot. One child that was missing has now been found murdered. But they won't help you locate your child. Now
Mhm.
remember that. Don't shoot the bloggers. Love the bloggers because we are the one that gonna get you the attention that you rightfully deserve.
Yeah.
I'm working.
And it's like a relationship. One day you're gonna love us, one day you're gonna hate us. You might not. You might say, "Man, I ain't messing with Gerald on that story right there," or "I ain't messing with Rhoda on that story." Or it might be another story you see. You might like us on it, or you might fall in a situation where you help. But let me tell you, so I keep names, Rhoda, because God has blessed us and He has given us a gift to use our platform and use our resources to really help people, and we don't have to.
You
We
don't have
don't
to.
have, that's what people don't understand. We don't have to help you. So I keep lists of when people be in my comments talking trash when I'm covering other stories and turn around and ask me for help. No, because when I was trying to get this other family help, you was being rude and nasty to them. You can go get your help from somebody else. And it has been
Right.
people like that. They turn right around and need help after they done sat on a post and dog people out and talked about our reporting and stuff like that. You know, we don't care about it. You know, we don't
At
care.
all. Guess what the pastor told me from Portsmouth, Virginia?
What?
He said everyone loves Rhoda Young live, and everyone loves to watch my stories and laugh at my stories until they become one of my stories. Then everybody hate Rhoda.
That's how it be. That's exactly how it be. Um, yes, you're right. Here she go again. You right, Todd. But listen, this is the thing. When you a boss like me and you run your own business and stuff like that, if you work for me and I tell you, hey, don't do this like this, and you don't do what I tell you to do, then eventually at some point you're gonna get fired and you're gonna get terminated because I'm the boss. I run the show. It's my page. It's my comment section. You're
Mhm.
in my comment section. Okay. I don't have to agree with your opinion. Okay.
Right.
And I don't have to have you sitting over here talking to me either. I can block you, whether I say something to you and then block you afterwards, or whether I block you before I say something to you, or whether I just feel like blocking you today. Girl, it's my page. Get over it. You too grown to be having a headache, mad, and throwing temper tantrums about somebody blocking you. Go to bed.
Yeah. And the
Rhoda.
biggest if you don't like what the bloggers and what we post, you don't have to watch. You have now entered the living room of I'm inside the living room of the North Carolina Beats. So in order for me to be here, I must like what he do. So I don't see why anybody would be somewhere. I don't watch TV shows that I don't like. So if I don't like it, you don't you know I'm gonna change the channel. So just change the
Yeah.
channel, just carry on, Go find something that you're interested in. Because if we don't interest you, then you're not welcome here. Just leave.
Yeah, go start your own page. Go
And
start your own blog.
CYA, carry your ass.
Yes, my moderators, get her name right there. Block. Let me block her real quick. Let me just block. Hold on, Rhoda. Let me just get her up out of here because I'm tired of
Sometimes,
seeing it.
yeah,
Sometimes I let it go, and then sometimes I get tired of seeing these bangs that they be having on their damn head coming up here looking like a fool. But that's all right.
yes.
Let me go on and get you
Look
out of
our
here.
hair, don't let it go.
Have a good night, ma'am.
Bye, peaches. And Lord, please don't let her travel over to my page. 'Cause my fans
Listen.
are they gonna drag her by her hair and they ain't gonna let it go. We're gonna drag you by your hair, gonna wrap that bitch around our hand, and we're gonna pull it and pull it and pull it and pull it. We're gonna say this for Gerald, bitch.
And then Rhoda, you got see sometimes you just got to let them, you just got to block them because then the beat mob get on them and then they get to running out into the police. Oh, he's stop. It's like, child,
But look,
bye.
sometimes they end up getting famous off your ass. So yes, it's best to block them.
Mhm.
Hey, Gerald,
Exactly.
my block list bigger than my platform. I,
No,
I
but-
that my block list bigger than my platform.
oh, you got a big platform. I mean, not a big platform, but you got a lot of you got a big platform. You really do. So you got a lot of people on your block list.
Bigger than my
Hey, listen, if Facebook
look,
done gave you your own.
look, look, this is my block list. I can go on and on and on. Look. I can go on and on and on and on and on. Your kind is not welcome here. We
Uh-oh.
appreciate you, but goodbye.
Yeah.
Good night. All this,
This
all
and
that,
dismissed.
all that, all that. We ain't playing with y'all. You can
Mm-mm.
be replaced. You can be replaced, and you can be replaced, and you can be replaced. You can be replaced.
You can be replaced, and people gonna follow us. I get about probably about 40 new followers a day, depending on what's going on. We gonna always get followers, girl. So when you unfollow somebody already done took your spot and say, "Oh, Jerry, I love the way you do your story," or "I love how you roast them," tell that because you be telling the truth. Y'all hoes
Yeah.
get mad when we tell the truth, and y'all know it's the truth, and it hurt your feelings. I understand. Just like Bridget Paula, she got mad because she hit her child upside the head hard as hell, and now she all out, all over Rocky Mountain, losing her mind. She can't even focus and go to sleep because I'm on her mind. What he gonna say about me today? Everything.
She didn't beat the child like a drum, did she? Boom, boom.
Just like a snare. But y'all,
Oh, I
this is so,
got another story for you. I got another story for you. Look, we got to find
oh,
this one. We got that. My daughter sent this one to me
Shout out
today.
to Fight Crime News too. Fight Crime News and Who's Wanted, y'all. Make sure y'all
Let me,
follow Cat too.
okay, y'all
Follow
read this.
her.
But I don't have my glasses on. I probably been calling you, but I was so busy today. Oh,
Okay,
it's a
read it.
her name is Rashad Reynolds. Alert, be on the lookout for my daughter. She's a runaway. She's only 16 years old, and she has been diagnosed with herpes and still sexually active without taking her medication. She had a doctor's appointment for a long time, turned treatment for herpes, and ran away because it ran away before we could get her the proper help. So please be aware if you come across her. If anybody have any information, give me a call at 757-975 blah blah cha cha cha. Now you don't put it one up here. Put your daughter picture on social media and say she's a runaway and she has herpes and be on the lookout.
What?
Now, if people start take that story and start talking about it, your daughter's now home, and y'all ain't mad about y'all not mad no more. But everybody know that you post that she got herpes on social media. Why would
What
you
that
do her?
story out of?
It must be out of 757 because it's got a 757 Erica. I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh, okay,
This your
yes, send it to me.
this your cup of tea right here. I told my daughter, I said, "Oh, that's a drill story right there."
Yeah, but I need proof because they gonna have to. She gonna have to. They gonna have to show some proof. Like they gonna
Yeah,
have to. She's saying her daughter got hurt. I mean, but that's even bad. That's even a bad story to even touch. For the simple fact is, how do I even approach you and give you help? And you don't went out here and done said your daughter got all this stuff, but she gonna need proof of that her daughter, got that stuff before I allege that she has it.
yeah.
That's
And then
just my. That's just me.
why would you post it on social media? So you
Yeah.
know, back now she come back home and now it's all over social media and then she's suicidal. Why would you do that to your child? So be careful for what you put out there.
And it got to be something going on between either the mama having a problem with her daughter because that sounds like some hateful stuff right there. How you gonna say your daughter run away, then say she run away and she running away with the hers? You should be glad she running away if she running away with the. You know what?
And let's say this for the record, it's all allegedly that's her mother. That's allegedly that's what she said about her daughter. We're gonna keep that word on the tip of our tongue.
Yes,
Okay.
allegedly.
So
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
so
say
much for coming on, Rhoda. I appreciate you tonight. I love you. Y'all go follow Rhoda Young live. And we really appreciate her for coming on. Always good conversation. We're gonna have to do a live where we just chop it up about some stuff.
yes, baby. You
Yeah.
got me going, me dipping in the mustard and trying to catch up, bitch, over here on the road line.
I love you.
I love you too. Good night for now.
Bye. Y'all, that is Rhoda Young live from the 757 Norfolk, Virginia, up in the building. Hampton Roads up in the building, baby. Rhoda gonna be out there. Listen, y'all talking about me? Man, I remember I used to be out there doing what she was doing. I'm talking about I was in police chases and everything. Going down my blog, you'll see it. Maybe the police chasing people. I remember the car with my camera. I got my driver. We in a Challenger. I'm trying to get all the footage. The police, some man done broke out the jail, done escaped, and we were behind the police trying to get the news, in the woods. Still got some marks on my body the day going out of them woods, trying to find missing people and protesting and helping the people. We don't apologize for reporting the news, baby. If you can't take the heat, stay up off the beat. All right, y'all. I will be following this story very, very closely. Okay, to try to find out what is going on in this story. And y'all heard me last week when I was talking. I went off on the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department because they is being jellybagged and tight-lipped about this. But if Tahaley Payton was a white girl, and y'all already know this, and it's nothing racist, it's just the truth. It's just the truth. Even white people know this. We will have some information about what happened. It wouldn't have taken 19 days. Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department still, right now, ain't putting nothing out about Tahaley being missing. It's because that chief of them is a bad chief. Ain't got no control. You the chief of police. You supposed to make sure everything is running. Everything is smooth and operate. It falls on you. Just like when that girl got killed up there, her kids in an apartment complex, y'all ain't thought about going to the house to check on her or to do a welfare check. They just be jelly back, man. They be jelly back. Just can't stand them. They be jelly back. It's so sad that black women don't get as much resources as white people do when they go missing. It's so sad. But then when niggas get out in the streets and they start busting up shit and tearing up shit, you want to hit them with all kind of charges. Well, Trump said that he's about to pardon all of them people that was up there at the Capitol for January 6th. So are y'all gonna pardon all them people, Governor Cooper and Josh Stein that was up there in Raleigh that busting the windows and and set stuff? At least didn't nobody get killed. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, if we gonna be fair, let's just be fair and let's just keep it 100 and let's just be real all around the board. All around the board. But I guess not. This is the America that we live in. Okay, that's why y'all, when people go missing in your family, God forbid, please have somebody, if they're going to be a spokesperson, please have somebody that can talk under pressure. You know what I'm saying? You're going through, you holding up, but you can still talk, because what happens is that when you take these people from the slums and you give them positions, they act like they still in the slums, and they don't understand that you have more people that's watching you and that's trying to help you. And you have to have some type of decorum. You know what I'm saying? Some level of respect or something. So your case can be taken a little bit more serious. You won't have bloggers and people online speculating or people speculating. It'll be straight. This is what it is. This is what happened. Woo woo woo. It won't be no confusion because you'll be able to control what's being put. You get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? And then stop being so quick to accuse somebody of doing something and then get upset when they have to come to the internet to defend themselves and what they are saying is not shining a positive light on you. It's actually making you look very, very bad. So if you don't want somebody to bring out the smoke and bring out the facts about your life, then stop being so quick to accuse them of stuff when stuff go on and you don't know if they are truly and really involved. All right. Beat Mob, I canceled the show for tonight because of this breaking news. I had to come live. I had to deal with this. I love y'all. We will be live tomorrow at 7:30. Y'all already know I'm going to Raleigh to deal with this fashion designer who scammed this woman out of $175. I wanted to do that tonight, but breaking news came up. We're also going to talk about Regina Marie Jenkins, who has a court date coming up later this week, I believe, in reference to her scamming. The feds is on her. They are watching her. She's on the investigation. I mean, so much stuff going on, as well as Jay-Z and Diddy being sued, as well as Mama Tina acting like, she didn't send that like message, or she didn't like that Instagram post from that Chicago news outlet that posted about her son-in-law and Diddy being accused of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl. And Miss Mama Tina, we get it, Mama Tina. Everybody don't like their son-in-law and daughter-in-law. There's some people, kids right now, knowing their mama don't like their husband, don't like their wife. I mean, it's part of the thing. You ain't got to come up and act like you've been hacked. Just say, I don't like Jay for real. I just deal with it because my wife love him. I mean, but we don't know, Mama Tina. Maybe you was hacked, but you sure got online fast as hell, to clean up that one little like. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Beat Mob. Remember, if you have a story that you think the public should know about, send it to us at newstip@thencbeat.com, y'all.